Welcome back to Bespoke Addict. I just want to have a better look at this absolutely sublime pair of 1960s George Cleverley shoes, which were amazingly gifted to me by somebody very, very generous that wanted to remain anonymous. And I did make a video last week of opening the box, but I was so excited. I behaved like a puppy, and it was a bit incoherent. So those of you that understand fine shoes will probably recognise how I felt. A lot of people must have thought I looked like a complete clown, but never mind. Let's just do a more considered look at these, and they're just utterly divine. And I can't really, I'm still sort of lost for words, you know, how perfect these are in every way. And I've since carefully put them on my feet, and they do fit me really rather well. The width is nice. I wear UK 9.5 roughly as a standard size, and these would be roughly about half a size longer. The width is lovely, and that suits me just fine, because I always like to put a cork insole inside to trim it to exactly the right size and put a very fine leather veneer. So I've got new insoles in cork, so my feet will sort of embed into that. And if the shoes are a perfect fit, I can't put the cork in, so these are just that little bit too big, which is perfect. By the time they've got the new cork inserts, they'll be completely perfect. Now they do have a rather curious, I didn't notice this until I put them on, inside, and this is Bespoke, just probably doesn't pick up in camera, but just here, let's have a look, it's about there's a disc. It's about this size, and it's a dome. It feels like half a golf ball, and it's squashy. It's just, and it's completely in the wrong place for my foot. It was obviously, you know, put there especially for the, you know, the gentleman that ordered these shoes. And what I've done, I've very carefully, with my fingers, I didn't use any tools, I've just peeled back the heel sock to expose this. Let's just get the tongue out of the way. You can see, look, there's just a little, it's like rubbery stuff. It's kind of squishy, and the rest of it is still, can the camera see in there? Just down here. So I'm actually going to pick this off with my fingers. I'm not going to use any tools. Whatever it is, it was there, it's deliberate, you know, this was made for the original owner's feet. So sorry George, I'm picking it out. Seems a shame to, if these were going in a museum, of course this would not be happening, but these are going on my feet, and I can't wear them with this foamy squishy thing in place. So yeah, if I get that out really carefully, it'll take quite a while to, I could do it with a tool in seconds, but I could easily scrape some of the original leather out. There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to spend a bit of time, do it by hand, and on the lining here, I've got to just doing it by feel with my thumbnail. It's much less likely to damage anything with my fingernails than I am if I get a scraper on it. And when that's done, I'll easily be able to glue that back down, the original heel sock, and nobody would ever know that it was there in the first place. It's clearly always been there. If we can see the difference in colour inside, where the heel sock finished, it's a totally different colour. If this was a later edition, the colour wouldn't finish exactly where the heel sock does. So that's definitely been done, you know, by Cleverley. But absolutely spectacular. They look very cracked. As I said in the previous video, the cracking is excess polish, and whoever had owned these shoes had really polished them. Look at the polish on the heel, look, on the heel of the tree. You know, these have been polished and polished and polished. The toes, the caps look beautiful. There's a huge amount of polish on there, and I think I'm going to try and preserve that. I'll wipe it slightly smooth with alcohol, and all of the brogue holes are pretty much blocked. The tiny ones are lost. They're just full of polish, so I'll have to fish that out. Fitting it all the way around here, it's all lost. The large ones are about 50% blocked, and the small ones between, they're completely blocked. So yeah, I'll fish that out before I go over them with alcohol. I'm going to try and preserve the original toe. There's nothing really wrong with this polish here actually, because normally when you high shiny shoe, you do the toes and you do these like little medallion bits on the side, because they're the only bits of the shoe that don't actually wrinkle and crinkle. Everywhere where the shoe's wrinkled, there's too much polish on it, and it's just shattered like ice. And then more polish has been applied over that, and more polish, and it's cracked again. And that's why they look so rough. It's excess use of polish. It is what it is, you know. It's never been stripped back. They've been preserved and loved and cherished, but ultimately there's too much polish on them. The polish is all over the laces as well, and I'm going to clean that off. Look, it's all in my nails. The laces are in great condition. They look like they could be original, so I'm going to clean that off with alcohol, and I'll wash them and I will dry them, and I'll probably press them flat with a hot iron, because of course they are flat. But yeah, it's just because they've been polished heavily with the laces in, and yeah, it's all, yeah. Anyway, what a treat these are. They're going to be, I'm going to start stripping them a bit today, but I can't spend all my time on these. I do have a lot of other pairs that are undergoing renovation, and I'm also supposed to be pairing pairs for sale, pairs that have got to go from my collection. They do take a lot of time to prepare, so I'll bit and bob with these. I'll do a little bit and I'll put them so they'll be close at hand. I'll be able to see them, but these will take some weeks to bring through. And honestly, I just could not be happier with them. They are just outrageously beautiful and perfect, completely perfect for me, perfect for my styling, and the fit, by the time I've put new insoles in those, will be almost as if they were made for myself, what, 55, 60 years ago. Totally remarkable.